Hello, this is Spidey 1958, and welcome to my Let's Play Civilization Challenge, episode 54, I believe. This episode, we're going to finish our mob spawner, hopefully, which I've done some work off the cage. And I'm just getting some more enhanced energy conduit here. I'm basically using enhanced energy conduit and insulated redstone conduit to control it because it can stack in the same square. But first of all, I want to make some changes to my system. I should have one. Didn't I request? There we are. I should have need one more of those, shouldn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. I do need one more of those. Okay, I also crafted some security updates, which were just obsidian and lapis around one of the safety tubes you saw me create. And I created a gauge, which is very similar to the safety valves part, except that it uses redstone. So we're going to go ahead and run over here. I did have one still sitting here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to put our gauge on right here. And then above our gauge, we're going to put a Redstone Receiver, which is just one of our storage blocks plus a piece of redstone, so not particularly hard to make. Okay, then we're going to put down an emitter and another cable. Cable goes here, and the emitter will go here. So then I should have a script basically set up. What I don't want to do is take my, it doesn't find the redstone receiver. Why are you not finding the receiver? Isn't that a receiver? Looks like a receiver to me. You're not seeing the receiver. Why are you not seeing the receiver? You have connections. Should be all happy. You're supposed to be happy right now. Okay, if you're going to be that way, we'll do it a different way. Now we're using two different mods I don't know very well. Okay, so we'll go try it this way. We will put the receiver here, that there, and that there. Now do you see the receiver? Yay! And we don't care about that. All size, if any. That's fine, that's what we want. And we want to set it from 9 through 15. The reason being, this gauge here emits a signal that's 2 times the value it's at. So when it gets to 4.5, it will be sending out a strength of 9, which we want to detect here. And then what we want to do is have the emitter here. It's not seeing the second emitter. Why aren't you getting... Why can't you see this over here? I don't understand. It's connected. You're all happy. Well, let's try pickaxe go? Let's try putting you... directly here. Now does it see it? Nope, it still only sees the one emitter. And I don't know why. Can it not see that far away? You need to see this emitter. You really do. Fine, we'll change this design one more time. That will probably break all my programming, but that's fine. So we want an emitter, a receiver. Okay, so emitter here, receiver here, and controller here. Okay, so let's do our turn off one first, because that's the most important one. So we'll do a new trigger, and we'll set the connection for redstone control, and we'll set it for, it's still only seeing one redstone receiver. Why are you only seeing one receiver? You're not seeing this receiver now, huh? Why aren't you seeing this receiver? Well, this receiver can go, since we're putting in another system that's gonna, we're just gonna go ahead and put security upgrades here and here. So it should never be able to overvent so these tubes blow. So we don't care about that. So now let's see if we can actually see what we need to see. So redstone receivers. Boom. And we want to set it for 9. So it will detect when it's 9, so that's good. And then we want to create an emitter down here, and we want to tie it to here. And we want to set the emitter, that one there, to do strong power, fixed, no pulse. Whoops. Okay. So if we put this back in here, that's the emitter, which is right now not emitting anything. And this is the receiver, which shouldn't be getting anything quite yet. What we're trying to do is get it so it turns this off. I should have this set so enable on low signal. Okay. So as long as this doesn't emit a signal, it will keep running. And let's come back and see if that's working. I did, off camera, vastly extend my road network and took my Jeep for a ride and built more tunnels and stuff to get ready for all the additional buildings I have to build soon to finish this age. So let's go down here. Whee! Oh, I forgot something in my painter. I was making some conduit facades. They were supposed to be stone. Painted with stone. Okay. Okay, and I need to replace my torch. So monsters don't spawn down here. Stick you there for the moment. Okay, so down here we have our monster spawner, which is currently set to only be active without a signal. And this thing is always active unless it has a signal, which is why I had to set it up that way. And this is our switch. When it's green, it has a signal. When it doesn't, it doesn't. Let's put our facades down here. I can't facade that one. I was afraid that would be the case. Can I get rid of that with just a wrench? So we will have to leave that out. I thought there was a way to we can get around that, but apparently not. And did I pick up? Yes, I did. Oh, that's right. I also want one more redstone conduit. That's not what I want. Do I have no more redstone conduit? Oh, I bet the last few pieces are in my bag. Yep, there we are. Let me out, let me out. Let me down, let me down. Okay. So let's go ahead and break this. Down one more redstone right there. Get back out our axe or pick. Our power down here. Okay. And use our facades here. We can put away the redstone here and get out our smooth stone. Now, I'm probably still going to have a way in there, aren't I? Probably. Yeah, it should do for the moment. And then we'll go down here. And we got power running to there, so we now need to run power to here. And then put our smooth stone back down. And I need to get a door down here yet. I want an iron. Let's see what type of doors we have. Let's make one of these jail doors. And we'll probably need a lever to open and close it. So let's get a lever too. And then we want some pipe. We'll need one of these. And oh, 4 of those should be enough. And at some point we'll have to take care of the mob essence too. But let's see if we can get the basic machine going first. Okay. So you're right there. Let's go ahead and break the pipe right there and build that, put that in. I don't know why there were saplings in there. Oh, I do know why there were saplings in there. Guess what? I need more pipe than I thought I did. Yay, day. That's enough of that. Okay. And I'm sorry if my voice is soft. I'm fighting a sore throat, so. Let's get 12. I know I don't need that much, but let's put away a few things we don't need. We don't need any more of you. We don't need you, we don't need you, we don't need you, we don't need you. We don't need you, we don't need you. Okay, that should take care of it for the moment. Okay, so we should have our pipe. And like I said, we probably only need 2, but to make sure we only need 2, I took 12. How am I going to do this? That is indeed the question. I did not set this up particularly intelligently. So if I put the door right there, and then put stone above, whoops, put stone above that. Oh, I need another facade stone here. Actually, can we make this work on the door? Isn't there a way to use it and force it to connect to a block? We don't want that because when it's on, you're right, we don't want that because when it's on is when that would go off, so never mind. Back to plan A. I don't think you can, yeah, you can't by default. You need a redstone signal to open and close that. So that should be going. Oh, this room is, I didn't make this room centered, did I? So mobs can get up here and won't be able to be killed. That's probably going to be a problem. Guess we solve it the easy way. It may or may not solve that problem. We may have to move this door. Let's go ahead and move it now. Okay, that looks better. Let's go down here and finish our piping. And let's go ahead and put this all behind smooth stone. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of you. I may put stairs in here. So we turn that off, and that starts to spawn. Well, it should start to spawn, assuming it's getting enough energy. I don't remember how much it needs. Nope, we just want you to spawn. And I think it's really slow. I could put in trance stuff to make it go faster, but 320 RF a tick. Well, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. Come on, spawn. Spawn like you've never spawned before. Let's go up here and check our other room while we're seeing if stuff starts spawning there. And it's working, yay! Oh good, it actually doesn't stop when the fuel's down, it stops immediately. So now we should stop wasting fuel. This should just, it'll run occasionally when it needs to because of its normal pressure loss. And we should have tons and tons of various colored plastics. Don't have all of them because there are some I just don't have the plants because they grow in weird environments or something. So let's go back down. So we know that part worked. That's about to spawn. Close the door. Should have spawned something. I bet I have to turn out the lights. Did I miss a light? Yep. There, I heard something spawn. Must have killed it. Alright. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's working. And I probably want to put a torch right there. Keep things away from the door. So that should now just be coming out of there and going into my normal system. Which, do we have a place for bones in our normal system? Let's find out. I think I just have a general chest that bones go into. 2 bones. Nope, we have one right here. Now the other problem we're going to have is my system's full. Oh, that's... The other problem I have is that I hit a big coral field, an algae field, and now I'm full of coral and algae. And bees. Apparently lots of bees. Which means my other system's probably overflowed too. Okay, that should do for the moment. I have no idea what I'm going to do with coral. You can go in here for the moment because I have no idea what to do with you. Bees I know what to do with. We'll put them over here in our world famous bee chest. Voila, bees. Okay. I definitely need to do something to reorganize some of this stuff. So let's go see how bad the backflow was to our other system. Because of course if that chest gets full, then my other default chest down here starts getting full. And, oh, not too bad. Got a little bit of seaweed, but we'll keep that. Oh, I guess the seaweed was already there. I need to get these routed down to a different, so they don't default here. I haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to do that yet, but we'll get something going on that. Okay, let's go ahead and throw all our lovely seeds that we're now getting in here to get processed in the plastic. They should go pretty fast because there's a fair amount of pressure in there. So there they go in, and there they go out. And then they'll go into here. And then whenever this pressure here drops below, like it just did, this should turn back on. I said this should turn back on. Why are you not turning back on? Oops. So why are you still emitting a signal? Bad block, bad. Oh no, that one's not the emitter. This is the emitter. That's the one that's reading the gauge. And this shouldn't be emitting any power. Is that actually going through there to here? Oh no, this is running again. Ah, I see what's happening. What's happening here is this is conducting through this block to here. which we don't want. But fortunately, that's easy to fix. We go ahead and move Mr. Receiver block over here, and we'll probably have to reprogram this. Okay, so that shouldn't conduct the signal through there anymore. So this should be running until it gets back up to 4. So major derp there on my part. But the pipe won't ever blow up now because this will vent and this will vent at 4. Or slightly 4.9 probably, I think it is. So this should not ever get to 5 and be in the danger zone, so we don't need to actually monitor it anymore. And it looks like we're at that wrapping up point. So we got the 2 major things done. We got that better under control, and we got the mob system. I will have to figure out what I'm going to do about armor and stuff. Like this stuff here that we might be getting from mobs. Oh, look, more bees. So we'll figure that out next time. As always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or a comment. And if you disliked the episode, giving me a dislike's fine, but please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey 1958, and have fun Minecrafting!